the Smiley J Artist Zone, a platform for and about independent artists, music, interviews, and much, much more. Now, give it up, your host, Smiley J.
Greetings. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone, a cool space and platform dedicated to independent music creators of the world. Yes. And I am your host, Smiley J. And I want to welcome you guys. Welcome to the show. I am so glad that you're hanging out with me on this very day. Yes, because after all, you could be doing a lot of other things, but you chose to hang out with me. And for that, I am grateful. Now, if this is your first time hanging out with me, welcome. And I do hope that you stay to the end and come back and do it again and bring a friend. Boom. You see how that all came together? And I promise you, I have absolutely no rap skills. But what I do have for you today is I have a great show. Yes. Hanging out with me today is an emerging artist named Chancellor Jay. Yes. I like his name. Yes, he got that J thing going on. And you guys know how us J's do. We bring it. Yes. Now, Chancellor is going to be joining us in a few short minutes. And you know what? I just love my young people. I love my young people who are following their dreams out there. I think we can agree that being an artist can be pretty exciting as well as pretty scary. Yes, both at the same time. Because you really don't know what to expect. I mean, there's so much to know, and you kind of want to focus on your craft. But you know what? Because I care, I just want to share a few tips, just a few tips to those up-and-coming emerging artists out there who may be tuning in today.
You want to know? Smile knows. You want to know? Smile knows. You want to know? Smile knows. It's a smile. You want to know? Smile knows.
All right, first and foremost, you want to get yourself a trusted team. You heard? I'm going to go ahead and say that again. Get yourself a trusted team because not everyone can do everything for you. Make sure you get the right people in place, who have the experience to help you out, help you fulfill your dreams, and, and that they can also represent you well. Also, to the new artists, make sure that you're developing your skills, which is going to take a lot of dedication and discipline, which means you're going to have to put that phone on silence and do not disturb, and you're going to have to work at your craft. Yes. And you need to create a business plan. You need a roadmap to help you get there, to help you fulfill those dreams. Most importantly, you want to make sure that you get all the legal stuff in place to protect your music works. The copyright, trademark, all that good stuff. Make sure you get all that in place. And last, my favorite part is do you, be you, for you. Because you are a creator. So don't be afraid to create. Get creative. Do you. All right, okay, enough of that. Yeah, but just want to give those, those little tips. There's a lot of them out there, but those are like my favorite ones. All right, so let me go ahead and introduce this young king. Yes, his name is Chancellor Jay. He is a singer, songwriter, producer, and actor. He has reached fans with his versatility in music of R&B, neo-soul, and hip-hop. He has been featured on Washington, D.C. radio station WKYS 93.9. He's also been on D.C.'s news station, WUSA Channel 9, DMV Soundcheck. And he was a 2021 Whammy Awards nominee in the R&B Soul category. Now, the Whammy Awards is a Washington area music award that celebrates artists within the Washington, D.C. area. So I'm going to need you guys to help me welcome this young, talented, emerging artist, Mr. Chancellor Jay. Hey, greetings, Chancellor. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm blessed.
Yes. I'm glad to finally have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, congratulations on your EP, Nobody's Perfect.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's one of the projects I'm really proud of because it was like a growing step for me. Mm-hmm. And I want eventually the whole world to hear this project, but thank you. Thank you for the recognition.
And they're going to hear it. And you know what? I like the title of your EP because people need to know that nobody is perfect.
Definitely. Definitely.
So look, like at the age of 14, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that's like when you kind of started, writing and recording now. Mm-hmm. Typically at the age of 14, young men are usually out playing sports or video games. But you, sir, you were indoors writing and recording.
Yeah. Actually, at that time, I was in private school. So I was playing baseball at the same time. But some of my friends that like weren't athletes kind of introduced me to the music field. And I was like, why can't I do both? And that's how I kind of came into doing the music side.
I love it. Okay. Many talents, athletic and the arts. I love it. So you say your friends kind of motivated you or kind of steered you into the music industry.
Yes. So, basically, my close friend, his name is Joseph Keller. We were just
Joseph.
Yeah, shout out to bro. We were in the hallway one day, and he likes to rap, so he raps a lot. Mm-hmm. And I started listening to him rap, and then I started like singing, like over the song that he was rapping. And it was just like we was collaborating so well that like the song just meshed well so together. He was like, "Why don't you do music?" I was like, I really don't know. I cannot tell you. I was so focused on school and just playing sports that I wasn't focused on hobbies, I guess you could say that. And he like told me that he started recording or learning how to record. And he sent me one of these apps, like a free recording app. And he was like, you have a 2-week free trial. So see what you can do. I'm like, I have no recording experience, but I'm going to try it.
I love it.
Eventually, I just grew into like knowing how to record myself.
I love it. I love it. You stepped right into what you probably need to be doing anyway. It's singing because you do it so well. And look, and you got some bars too. I heard it. Okay. We're going to talk about that.
Thank you.
So tell me about the making of your EP. Now, was it a lot of fun or was it a little stressful or a little bit of both?
I will honestly say that was, out of all my projects, because of the length of the project, it was definitely fun for me. Because one, starting off, I started writing like R&B and kind of like upbeat, up-tempo R&B songs. And this one was kind of out of that realm. It was into like the neo-soul region of music. So one of my favorite artists is Neo and Kim. So I kind of, I'm a little seasoned at heart.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
So I was listening to a lot of them around the time. This was like at the start of the pandemic. I just got home from school because they closed down all the schools. And I was just sitting in my basement just listening to a lot of like soul music. And I'm like, why can't I write something like that? So I started playing beats in my basement. Literally, like you could hear, I had some speakers playing at the bottom, like, and you could hear them upstairs in the house. And my parents didn't have a problem with it at the time. So they respected my space. And I was just like, let me try to make something. So that project was definitely fun. It wasn't written in order of how it was released, but it was definitely fun putting it together.
Well, you know what? It was fun for me listening to it. Now, I knew that you had an old soul. I could just tell. I could tell by, you know what? Your lyrics, I really love how you honestly express your feelings, especially in the song Solo. Like, you said, why you got to move solo? I'm like, okay, this young brother's teaching some folks out here. So tell me a little bit about Solo.
Solo, that was actually written this year off of my other EP called That One Summer. And I honestly don't know how this came to be. So my writing style has changed as I got older. And it's kind of been more of a listen to a beat, find a melody in my head and just put words to it. But that one specifically, that project, the song, like I knew, like as soon as I heard the beat, it was like, I'm gonna just call it Solo. And literally I was like, okay, what rhymes with the word solo? YOLO. I'm like, let's just put something together and see what we can make. So I was kind of experimenting with that whole entire project, but I knew like that song specifically, that hook was just the catchiest one I ever wrote out of that whole entire project besides like the intro song. But yeah, that song was definitely feel good. And then when I released the music video to it, I instantly thought like, this is going to be my skate video. I said in my career, I'm going to have at least one skate music video. And definitely that was the song. And that video is also out as well.
Yes, and I checked out the video, and you actually shot the video in one of my favorite parks here in Washington, D.C. is at Anacostia Park.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I actually skated around there a lot when I was getting older. Like, my dad used to take me and my older brother there a lot to skate. And as I got older, you know, I kind of went out, experienced more, you know, went to school. So it wasn't really like, skating wasn't really my, you know, not forte, but something I really got into. But when I got back home, I was like, I want to go skating. I'm like, why don't I just, you know, get back into skating and shoot the video? Because you can see I had a little slip-ups and some little mishaps during the video. But
yeah, but it made it more, you know, it just made it very realistic. It was fun video.
Definitely. It definitely was fun. And I want to shout out to my videographer for that, Felicia Williams, visuals by Fee. And I want to also shout out to Nia Giselle, who guest starred in that video.
Yeah, your love interest there. Cute. I love it. Shout out to both of those young ladies. Another video I want to talk about that I like, because it's just Up Next.
Oh, Up Now? Up Now, yeah.
Up Now, I'm sorry. Up Now, I said Up Next. Up Now. So that was that like at your house, or?
Oh, so actually, that was at my aunt's house, my Aunt Rose. So the planning for that video was I was going to have it at my graduation party either way. Like, that was my plan. And we just couldn't get the location, like certain locations at the time. And then my aunt opened up her home and said, yeah, of course, you can come have your graduation party here. And I was like, thank you. And I was like, can I shoot a video here? She's like, definitely. You can definitely shoot a video. So I'm really grateful for her opening up her home to me. And yeah, that was really like a family themed video. I really wanted to, like, you know, show my appreciation to my family and then show them my accomplishments as well. So my older brother, and I said it in the song, he graduated the year before me from Shepherd University. And I was like, it's already in the song. Why don't, you know, I told him literally like the day before the graduation party, I said, make sure you bring your graduation cap. He's like, what for? And then soon as like I told him like the day of the graduation party, he was like, oh, okay, I see.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a surprise to my whole entire family, for real. Like, my aunt knew and my parents knew, but like the rest of my family that was there, they were like, what? We gonna be in one of your music videos? I was like, yeah, y'all gonna be in one of my music videos. So I got the chance to perform the song in front of them live too, as well.
Wow. Family love, and shout out to your auntie. I mean, your auntie just she literally opened her doors. Come on, had a party, shoot your video. Don't you love aunties? Aunties like that, yes.
Definitely do.
Well, let me just say that it is so nice to hear music from our young people that is like fun, positive, with a nice message, but yet it's still fly and it's danceable and it's cool. So, you know, I love that.
Yeah, I kind of saw myself in a field of like it's been hard to like generalize my music. I feel like I could touch different parts, and I feel like I could touch different like generations and different age groups and stuff. So I feel like I wanted to make something that was, you know, for everyone, instead of just, oh, this is just for people my age, or this is just for women specifically, men specifically. I wanted something that everybody could either relate to or just like even hearing the beat and just feel something like, oh, I can listen to this, you know, a lot.
Well, you know what? You just kind of like answered my next question, because I wanted to ask you about what is a takeaway that you wanted your new listeners. And you pretty much just summed it up. It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give you another takeaway.
Go ahead. Give me another one.
I know.
Or two.
I'm from Southeast DC, and my music, you know, typically you don't hear that, you know, from people my age specifically, and then people from DC. Like, sometimes we kind of get generalized underneath one umbrella because of what they see on social media. But when you really get out there, you see it's a lot of music, a lot of different artists, a lot of talented people. So like, even when I started off, I didn't know how to book performances. I didn't know what networking was. I really just thought making my music and showing it to my friends was my success at the time. And I realized it's a whole world out there that didn't know this type of music or didn't know me. And I'm like, why don't I just exhibit that to those people? Maybe they feel the same way my friends feel. So I know me being 21 now, at 14, I wasn't as inspired or as motivated as I was now. I was just happy with what I was doing. So I want to my music. I want to use my music as a pathway to inspire people that are younger than me or people that are even older than me, but that want to get into the music and see like there's a different world out there. Like somebody out there is going to enjoy your music and somebody out there is going to believe in you as much as your family may believe in you or you believe in yourself.
Well, you know what? And I appreciate you. Thank you for that. And let me just tell you that I too am from Southeast Washington. So, I'm always cheering for my Southeast folks because, a lot of times people associate negativity with Southeast, but it's a lot of talented, smart, dope people out of DC, period, but especially out of Southeast. So shout out to all of my Ward 8, 7 folks in Southeast,
Absolutely.
So thank you for representing, and you're representing well.
Thank you.
So listen, now, you got to tell us a little bit about your acting. Now, you were in a musical. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I was recently in a production called Last Call, written and directed by Jason Ellis, which was the crazy part because he was also in the play as well. He was the bartender in the play and one of the performers in the play. So, yeah, I just had graduated from school, literally maybe less than a month of me graduating school. I got an email from this account called Backstage. Now, Backstage is like an access point for actors and stuff to get their name out there. It's like a nationwide program that you just put your name out there and you put your resume and all that, and they contact you once you apply or something, or they can just come to you out of random. So that's what happened to me. He came to me, messaged me and said, if you're free, I have an acting opportunity for you. Now, I don't know him. I didn't know anything about the musical or anything. He was like, if you're interested, I'm going to give you the bio of the character that you will be auditioning for. Or he didn't even say I had to audition. He actually watched one of my music videos and one of my vocal auditions. It was like, I don't need to hear any vocal auditions. Just if you're interested, you can come and have the part. So I went in, I went to a few rehearsals, and I'm like, okay, I don't know anybody because I'm social, but I have to be around you enough to really, get, the full experience of me. So
I totally get that.
He definitely opened his door for me, and he kind of like took me under his wing because I was literally the second or third youngest person in the cast. So he and I was also like the youngest male. I'm gonna say it like that. So he kind of took me under his wing, showed me the ropes, and I'm actually still in contact with him today. Like he actually got me a paid performance, like a musical performance where I got to perform my own music. And yeah, that was actually a great experience for me. Good. Because I didn't do any acting since the pandemic hit. So my last time being on stage, like as an actor, was 2019. Yeah, 2019. And then as soon as I graduated school, 2022, right out the gate, it's just putting you in this production. So I definitely felt like I stepped up to the plate, and I feel like it was a great experience for me.
Good. And I'm sure that he will call you back because, like he said, I don't need to audition you to sing because I already know what you can do. Let me see how you can act. So I'm sure you will hear from him again.
Definitely. I hope so. I really do.
So, Chancellor, let me ask you this. So when you're not listening to your music, like, who are you listening? I know you mentioned Kim, and I was really surprised when you said that because I was not expecting a 21-year-old to say Kim, but you got some good, sharp ears. So who are you listening to?
Currently, I'm going to say, so I have a lot of playlists, I'm going to say like that, and I kind of range around a lot. Like I still have my, moments of rap music, and then I have my moments of R&B and my moments of soul. But currently, I've kind of been listening to a lot of musical projects.
Okay.
Like I listen to Hamilton because that's one of my favorite musicals. One day, I hope to see it one day. But other than that, a lot of India Arie, I honestly, I don't know, a lot of her music is just like motivational to me.
Yeah.
And some Michael Jackson, of course, that's just, inevitable. There's a few artists in California that are on like the pop, like hip hop field. It's not really specific artists. It's like I tap into a playlist, or even I just go on YouTube and let music play, and whatever I'm feeling is what I'm listening to. A lot of Tiny Desk too. It's just whatever is coming to me at the moment, I listen to it.
I love it. It's just wherever the mood takes you. It's like, listen, wherever I go, whether it's hip hop, R&B, old school, new school, wherever, I get it. You just vibe with it. That's what's up. I like that. Today, I'm kind of in a dilemma. I think I want to play 2 of your songs. I typically only play 1 song, but you know what? I like all of your music, so I'm going to let you tell me what you want. What do you want the listeners to hear? Which 2 songs?
2 songs. I feel like I'm going to just give you like 2, range songs. I say Those Days.
Okay.
That's more on the slower side. And actually, I have another song. I'm going to just keep it in this same realm. My song Black Queens.
Oh.
That's one of my...
I didn't hear that one, so I get to hear it today. Okay.
That's probably my top listened to song at the moment.
Okay.
And I also have a visualizer for that too out now. Yeah, I'm going to say Those Days and Black Queens.
Well, guess what? Those are the 2 songs we're going to get on. So you guys get a double treat today for Mr. Chancellor. Now, listen, before you go, I want you to tell the people how they can keep up with you and all that you have going on.
Okay. Y'all can keep in contact with me. My Instagram is chancellor.jay. That's Chance, LLOR.JAY. And that's on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube. Well, YouTube is just Chancellor Jay. TikTok, anything, Facebook is chancellor.jay. So Chance, LLOR.JAY.
Nice. Well, I'm going to be keeping up with you and watching, watch you blossom into the star that you already are.
Thank you.
And make sure that, you come back and see me. Don't be one and done. You got new music. I want to introduce your new music to my audience right here on the Smiley J Artist Zone show.
Okay, for sure. Thank you, Smiley J, for the opportunity. I'm truly honored. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm honored to have you here, my Southeast friend. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your thing. I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you, and I'm watching it, and I'm listening to your music. Until next time, be well.
You as well.
Okay, as promised, let's go ahead and get into Black Queens, followed by Those Days.
Black beauty, my Nubian queens. It don't matter your complexion, you're still gorgeous to me. So independent, girl, keep chasing your dreams. Be a lawyer or an artist, you just gotta believe. Don't be complacent on making things fair. Push your standards to the highest, you deserve all the care. Don't be okay with just being okay. You're a star, you should shine every day. Hey, black queens, just live up your dream. Please just know that you're amazing, you deserve everything. Black queens, no matter your color, know that God made you his image, be unique like no other. My queens, just know y'all the best, just have confidence, you're beautiful, don't settle for less. My queens, life is truly a test, but you got it cause you're strong, so you don't have to stress. Yeah, you're beautiful, and you're strong. Shine your light till the darkness is gone. Know some nights, yeah, the vibe been the wrong, but just know this is where you belong. A lot of people tell you that you can't, but you can. Girl, just want it for yourself, don't need to stress for a man. No relationship goals are part of your plan, but don't rush because you see it, it's gonna come round again. Know it's hard to be patient, but it's gonna pay off waiting. Don't lose yourself from chasing. Girl, save your heart from breaking. But if you're ready, communication is key. You just need the truth, the love, and honesty. Loyalty and trust what you want, but honestly, just be ready whenever, you'll never know when it'll be. Black queens, just live up your dream. Please just know that you're amazing, you deserve everything. Black queens, no matter your color, know that God made you his image, be unique like no other. My queens, just know y'all the best, just have confidence, you're beautiful, don't settle for less. My queens, life is truly a test, but you got it cause you're strong, so you don't have to stress. To all my strong black women out there, whatever you set your mind to, I guarantee you gonna achieve it. I believe it. and you can see it. You got goals and ambitions just like I do. So why not chase those goals as much as the next man or the next woman? Go get your bag, girl. Black queens, just live up your dream. Please just know that you're amazing. You deserve everything. Black queens, no matter your color, know that God made you his image. Be unique like no other. My queens, just know y'all the best. Just have confidence, you're beautiful, don't settle for less. My queens, life is truly a test, but you got it cause you're strong, so you don't have to stress. Black queens, just live up your dream. Please just know that you're amazing, you deserve everything. Black queens, no matter your color, know that God made you his image. Be unique like no other. My queens, just know y'all the best. Just have confidence, you're beautiful, don't settle for less. My queens, life is truly a test, but you got it cause you're strong, so you don't have to stress. No, we had those days when everything just don't go quite your way. No, we had those days when inside out your feelings kinda down. No, we had those days. Sometimes we just don't have a clue. People just not feeling you. Everything comes out the blue. You put all pressure on yourself. Don't reach out for people's help. The better off just by yourself. They don't see how far you've come. They don't see all that you've done. All they see you is this alone, all alone. Trust me, that's not everything just don't go quite your way. No, we have those days when inside out your feelings kinda down. No, we have those days. Can I be honest just for a second? If I don't, I think that I regret it. Just know you're smiling, your vibes embedded in me. Girl, I can't lie, I'ma give you credit. Girl, you showed me something different and I know you meant it. Know the time is all we need and I will spend it. Cause you're all in one, you're having fun. You let it go, you let it love. Was never shy, just wouldn't try. Girl, you out here breaking hearts. Was just a crush, I couldn't rush. I saw you smile, saw you blush. Said I won't stop till you are mine, babe. We had those days when everything just don't go quite your way. Everything just don't go quite your way. No, we had those days when inside out your feelings kinda down. Inside out your feelings kinda down. No, we had those days.
This is Leah Harris, a soul singer-songwriter, and I'm in the Smiley J Artist Zone.
What a nice, vibrant young fella. I love my young people. Okay, now y'all know the rules around these parts. We support our independent artists and their work. You like what you heard today? Go ahead and download Chancellor's song and add it to your fun music playlist. Now, I want to encourage everyone out there to follow your dreams, whatever it is. And don't look back, okay? Now, if you trip and fall, It's cool. Brush yourself off and keep it moving. Yes. Until next time, I'm going to need y'all to be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley Jay, and I'm out.